Some dogs are too interested or overwhelmed by their surroundings or environment to take treats from you. Wallace and I are at the dog park. You can see over here, we've got 3 or 4 dogs at a good distance, and we're going to do some training around other dogs. He's still adjusting. Now, I've done my best to set myself up to be the most interesting thing around. I'm prepared with high-value treats. I've got a couple of brand new toys, because playing short games like tug or fetch, or even training other tasks with treats can be a really great way for your dog to feel more engaged with you. If your dog normally takes treats and you notice, hey, they're not taking treats here, that's your cue that they're likely feeling a bit overwhelmed. The same goes for play if your dog likes to play normally. There's a couple of strategies you can implement here. You could always increase the distance between your dog and the other dogs if they're feeling overwhelmed like this. And then sometimes it just takes giving your dog 5 or 10 minutes to just absorb and observe everything that they're being presented with at that moment. In Wallace's case, he's still a young dog. He hasn't seen a whole lot yet. So he's almost certainly experiencing new smells in the air and new sights and sounds that he's not quite familiar with. We have to be aware of that too. If you're unsure, it is highly recommended that you take your dog's cues in these situations. Let's say, for example, your dog is pulling away from things. Say I was this far away and Wallace was barking at these dogs, or your dog was having a hard time. That's a really clear sign that you should be doing your best to give them distance to allow them to recalibrate. That's where we want to really draw on things like here, okay, this way. Get them to go over here. You find the line where your dog will do this. But maybe your dog is pulling towards the dog park and they just really are very curious about everything there. All right, he's noticed the dogs over here. That's fine. Remember, we don't mind him noticing dogs. Well, letting them sit and watch can have a lot of advantages here. Notice his body language. Look at how his tail is positioned. Yes. I just automatically said yes, didn't ask for his attention. He's like, okay, cool, I'm satisfied. Practicing things like leave it or stay with distractions in the way that we do in this series, in as many different contexts as you can, is how you get your dog to understand the concept of paying attention to you in the face of something that they want to investigate.
Once your dog is under threshold and ready to focus, the reward has to be worth it. Your dog determines what's reinforcing to them, and this is where BarkBox can help you out. We use their treats and toys because they're often high value enough to compete with distractions like other dogs. If you want to make sure you're always stocked up with the best motivation for your training sessions, grab a BarkBox or a Super Chewer box. You must use the link in the description in order to get an extra toy every single month for an entire year.
Click thumbs up, subscribe, follow us on social, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Check out my books. If you want to support our videos, you can join us on Patreon. I'll have links below. Until next time. This is Wallace. He's a Malinois German Shepherd mix, and he is in training with me. I'm Zach George. This is the Dog Training Revolution.